Hello. It's been a minute since I've done one of these videos, but I felt like the need to do one of these videos because, yeah. Oh my god. Oh, it feels so weird to do this. It's been so long since I've done this, but I gotta keep it real, yo. Multiversus, it's not looking good. At least for me, I'm gonna say it, but I feel like as a whole, I feel like the game ain't looking good right now, bro. I really feel like the game is like really losing its value as far as like playability. You know what I'm saying? Like I I do love multiverse. I still do, but I feel like the game hasn't been able to like really keep my attention recently. And it's not because like there's new games coming out or new games I've been playing and stuff like that. It's not because of that. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's because the game it's feeling too what's the word I'm looking for? It just I feel like there's no element that's making the game feel good or keeping it feel refreshing. You know what I'm saying? Like you understand what I hope I'm making sense. Like I'm trying to figure this out. Okay, maybe I can figure it out if I just talk to y'all real quick. You know what I'm saying? I should really be doing scripts, like re-rehearsing to know what to say in a video, but I don't. I just hit the record button. I just go in. So let me start out by saying this, right? Let's backtrack. Let's backtrack. Let's backtrack, right? A little before season 4 was gonna be releasing and stuff like that, I remember IGN had posted a tweet about Multiversus right as soon as we got the announcement of the 2 new characters coming in season 4, Raven and Marceline. Dope. That shit was dope. That shit was hype. Marceline and Raven, I'm pretty sure are the top 2. I definitely know about Marceline was a highly fucking requested character. I think Raven was probably the top 2. I think those are like top 2 most highly requested characters. Other than that, though, I think it was dope that they announced those 2 characters. And the way how Multiverses do these things too, when it comes to the character announcements, you know, it's like I like how they did that with Marcelina and Raven, like the little riddle charade they did on Twitter. I thought that was cool. I like how they did that because they did that with Joker, right? I think they only done that with Joker and Marcelina and Raven. Now that I think about it, yeah, because they didn't do that for Jack or Beetlejuice because they were showcased at the Mortal Kombat and the Mortal Kombat tourney at Evo, and then Powerpuff Girls and Nubia was just announced. I think I don't remember. It was a while ago. But my point is though, when they got announced Marceline and Raven, I thought that was fucking dope. I was thinking like, okay, that's step 1. Highly requested characters that people want in this game, people will most likely love in this game. Boom, that's step 1. Okay, we making progress of getting people back into the game or keeping people to enjoy the game. Cool. Step 2, the into the verse stream. Okay, let's see what changes are being made. Even though everybody's specifically seeing gameplay changes, because that's the main controversy with Multiversus, is the gameplay. You know what I'm saying? Because the gameplay when the game first re-released, that shit was ass. You know, that shit was ass. And it gradually has gotten way better from its previous re-release. You know, from its re-release to now, the game has got gameplay wise has gotten a lot fucking better. You know what I'm saying? But even if it's gotten a lot better, it doesn't mean that people are gonna jump back into the game because it got a lot better. Because, well, I mean, you know, there's still some other things that people don't really like about the game, about how it looks and stuff like that. And I mean, you can't blame them. You know, everybody has a perspective of things. So sometimes people's perspectives can change for the better, or it's just like, nah, this shit ain't for me, you know? But yeah, but when we hit the into the verse stream, when we heard that base speed was gonna get, base ground speed movement was gonna get and a bit of an increase, fast fall, short hop. I was happy. I was like, this is shit that people really want. Cool. Now, you know, is this gonna really make the game feel better? And I'm not gonna lie, when season 4 dropped, that shit felt good. That shit felt really good at fast fall. I'm not gonna cap. That shit felt really good at fast fall, you know? And I was happy. I was thinking like, okay, see, this game really does have the ability to like really get better, to really evolve, and really try to keep itself up and running for people to like, you know, come back, or if people never played the game, you know, play the game. I'm pretty sure like everybody's played the fucking game, but in this regards, you know, people coming back to the game and, you know, giving it another chance and seeing if they want to stick with it, you know, and actually feel like, hey, you know, if this game is coming back, I believe in it and shit like that, you know. That's what we will want, all right? Because Multiversus is like one of the biggest games right now as far as like how the whole controversy or talk of like how bad and how the game is gonna die, like it's a lot, man. It's a lot, and you know, it's not good. It's really a terrible fucking look, you know. And I want this game to survive, but even still, as me, who's a content creator for the game, who loves making content for the game, you know, I don't think I'm one of the biggest content creators for Multiversus, but I'm someone who loves creating content. You know, I've done many things to where at times to where I've gotten noticed a little bit. Like I sampled Multiversus, which, you know, I didn't expect to get fucking 25k views on Twitter, and you know, people really liking it like that. I've had some montages which I also showed that people really like, especially like my Jason and some other shits. Like I've done some dope ass content for Multiversus that, you know, I was able to get a lot of people's attention for and people like, and honestly, I'm still stoked, grateful, and blessed for all that. Thank you so much still. But I haven't given y'all that content much recently because the game itself has been, it's kind of not, I ain't gonna say pushing me away, but it's feeling so lack to where it's like I don't see a reason for me to hop on this game right now, you know. I will always hop on the game, and when I make content, I'll be like, yo, let me try this character out, let me see how this character feels to me, let me get a montage for this character, let me talk about this character. I did that every fucking time, and sometimes when I want to take a break, I'll play Jason, show y'all some more cool Jason combos and videos. Like I would do that every time. The last video I gave y'all was when the Indomitable Jason skin, which is dope. I fucking love that skin. That is in my opinion, the dopest skin in the fucking game. But even still, it didn't, this is like the first time that something new that was added to the game that I liked didn't keep me playing it. And I was thinking like, ooh, that's, now why the fuck is that happening, you know? And I'm gonna tell y'all something, right? I think one of the biggest reasons why I've seen a lot of people not really playing Multiversus right now, as of like the current moment that people are playing the game to like right now, especially in, like that we're playing in season 4, I think it's because of Marceline. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Now, I'm gonna keep it a buck because when Marceline dropped, that character was broken, right? I know there was a patch recently, and apparently she doesn't really have all these crazy insane loops, anything like that. But even still, for me personally, Marceline killed the game for me. I'm gonna keep it real. Marceline killed the game for me. It was so annoying. It wasn't annoying that I kept finding Marcelines, right? Because she's a new character, you know? Everybody's gonna want to play a new character in like a fighting game and try them out and shit like that. Especially a highly requested character like Marceline that people will want to have, right? I wasn't annoyed that I was fighting so many Marcelines. I was so annoyed at the fact that Marceline had all these fucking infinite broken tools and shit, and it just made the game feel so unfun. Like it didn't feel fun fighting, and it was annoying, you know? And even if she doesn't have all that shit no more, it just doesn't feel the same, because it's like, yo, we've had these issues many times before with a character, and it's like nobody's testing shit. I don't think anybody's really testing these characters out before they get pushed out, because we had that issue with Powerpuff Girls. Powerpuff Girls had that stupid ass zero to death combo with the dash attack and shit like that. It's just like, yo, come on, dog. If you guys gonna push out a character, can we make sure they at least tested? And I'm not like cursing out Multiversus or anything like that, play first games. I'm not doing none of that. I'm just keeping it real. I'm thinking like we gotta do better, you know what I'm saying? As someone who loves making content for this game, I want to make sure I'm able to give out the most best and most honest content of the game, and seeing if I could, you know, get people's attention of the game, maybe get people coming back to the game or love watching the game. Either way, I want to show the good parts of this game, but I also want to keep it honest and brief of what's happening within the game, you know? And like recently, you know, I mean, so far the game is all right now, but it's just and then the battle pass, they tried a new battle pass system for season 4, like a 2-part battle pass system. I'm gonna keep it real, that shit was ass. Now that was bad. I get it. We're trying new things. We're gonna see how things work. You know what I'm saying? And I don't blame them. Sometimes you gotta experiment things. Sometimes you gotta see how things go. If the change ain't really that good, you know, we're just gonna revert back. But if the change is good, hey, let's try to keep up more with it. Maybe you'll be fine. But I ain't gonna lie. Season 4 battle pass is probably the worst battle pass that we've had since, you know, there was nothing in the battle pass that was really dope, you know what I'm saying? That was like really good, you know what I'm saying? Like season like if I was to rank them, I'd say like season 4, season 2, season 1, season 3. I think season 3 had the best battle pass. Like the Chainsaw Wonder Woman, the fucking I think season 3, as far as like marketing wise, was the best. The prestige skins was dope, some of the battle pass skins was dope, the Rowdy Rough Boys, Powerpuff Girls, all that shit. I think season 3 had the best marketing as far as like shit that was like coming out and shit. Season 4 marketing wise was lacking. I think the best part of the marketing for season 4 literally was was Raven and Marceline, as far as like characters to acquire. The prestige skins I also felt very lacking. The Samurai Jack and the Iron Giant prestige skins felt pretty lacking. I don't think it was like because of the character. I think the skins just didn't feel that dope to like really want to fucking have. I still think the Batman Who Laughs is the best prestige skin because it's like, yo, this shit is fucking unique. You know what I'm saying? But I think marketing wise for season 4, it just wasn't good. And another thing too is that they extended this season by an extra 2 weeks as well, which also caught me off guard. Cause I was thinking like, why the fuck they do this? I don't think they said why, but the only thing I can think of is that maybe they really making a lot of good changes for season 5 is like that. Maybe they're trying to really make sure season 5 is dope, so they extended the time to make sure that they can. That's all I can interpret. That's all I can hope, and I really hope so. Cause I did say in one of my older videos about Togo Multiverse, I said I feel like up to season 5. We're gonna see if Multiversus really can still live on, or if it probably might get shut down. I did say that, you know. I'm not saying that I'm gonna be right in one of those departments. I'm just saying off of my perspective of what I think. You know what I'm saying? Season 1 was like a very terrible launch, and it's had a lot of shit to work with, but we still had a lot of people playing the game. Season 2, okay, we got some differences. The game is slightly improving, but it still feels somewhat the same. Season 3 had a lot of improvements, and what kept season 3 alive, in my opinion, like again, was the marketing, battle pass, the characters, the skins, a lot of that shit. Season 4, we had the Goth Girls, Raven and Marceline. Gameplay changes was cool, but the marketing system and everything like that, and the lack of the updates felt just not good. It just didn't feel good, and so. All I'm hoping now is that season 5, because we haven't got no. Sorry, somebody busted in my room. Not reading the sign on my room when I be recording. Point is though, I'm really hoping season 5 does something like really good for the fucking game, man. I'm really hoping, dude. I really do. You know, the game has just not been feeling that like. It hasn't been feeling fun for me like that recently. I still love the game, but it's just like, damn, man, it's hard to keep playing. And it's like, when I was playing a lot recently, you know, when I was playing like, you know, a lot like how I was with my content, I wasn't forcing myself to play. I genuinely was loving playing this game, loving making content in this game. But I want to say the past 2 videos of when I was playing the game, because I only got 2 videos, technically 3 because this is the 3rd, but 2 videos this year of me playing the game, and I ain't gonna lie, I kind of forced myself to play the game and make content, because it's been a minute, and it just didn't feel good. I'm gonna keep it real. I don't like forcing myself to like make content, because I can't make myself express myself truly and fully about how I feel about whatever the fuck it is that I'm making content for. Or express myself truly myself of what I'm doing, of the content that I'm making for. But yeah, I hope we get some news soon, and sooner or later, about season 5, and I hope whatever changes we get make the game like just way better than it is now. You know, I definitely think Marceline played a factor of, at least for me it did, but maybe for a little bit of the player base too. I really feel like Marceline had an effect of people stopping to play, not really playing the game as much anymore. And it's mainly not because of her character. She, like, a lot of people love Marceline. It's how the gameplay was for the character initially. And all I'm hoping is that if we get some new characters, when we get some new characters to come in this game, for the love of God, before they come out fully for everybody, please make sure they're tested. Make sure they're not broken. They don't have no crazy fucking infinite loops and shit like that. That shit is annoying. We have too many problems like that in this game. We need to cut that shit. We really need to cut that shit. That shit is getting tedious and it's getting bad, and it's gonna get, I feel like it's gonna get worse and worse if shit does not get tested. Because if we get fucking Mordecai and Rigby in the game and I'm seeing that you can fucking do a Punchies Infinite, nigga, I'm done. I'm just saying. Anyways, that's the video. That is, this video is pretty much my perspective and talk about Multiversus, about how I've been feeling about it recently, and my perspective of what I see, like what I'm seeing of the game. I still love the game. I still love making content of the game. But at the current moment right now, I haven't been having a lot of fun making content of the game because the game just hasn't been feeling as good to me anymore. I'll still play it here and there. I'm still gonna be playing it. I'll still be trying to make, I'm gonna still try to make content for it. But if I officially feel finished making content for the game, I'll actually make a video talking about it. But at the current moment, I'm playing other games right now, like Marvel Rivals. I started Ninja Gaiden. I finished Final Fantasy 16, which I'm currently editing and getting uploaded. And I've been getting back into other fighting games like Street Fighter and Tekken and shit like that. So yeah, that's the video. Other than that, you guys have a good one. I'll see y'all later.